her trades have actually been pretty, I would actually say pretty good. Like her logic is pretty clean. I think like the risk management side as a team, we got to probably come together and think about like how we want to size stuff. So that's where I'm at.
Did you think that the $3,000 break even was the loss I was talking about?
There was another loss.
Big wins, big losses. So she could either destroy our team with her massive wins, or she'll destroy her own team. So we'll see.
Did you hear about her biggest, most recent loss?
No.
Maybe I'll try to enter another trade and see how it goes. So I took that this morning, and then on my drive home, I hit stop loss.
The past week has been a lot. It's been wild to watch everybody get their charts set up and immediately trading as if they had $100,000. Obviously, they're demo accounts, but it's still, there's an emotional level to this right now, which I think is really fun because there is something on the line, right? Obviously, they're not risking 100,000 of their own US dollars, but they are risking their pride. They're going up against each other. And so it's been an interesting dynamic to see, Julie and Emily and Hallie and James and everybody kind of weighing in on what they think the market's going to do. Last week we had CPI. This week, this coming week, we have more news and more market volatility. Should be really interesting. Julie had probably, in my opinion, her and James had like the wildest first weeks. We'll see if that continues into this week. Julie was up at one point like $3,000, and she came into the office this morning. She was like, it all got wiped away. I'm back to break even. And it's for me, I've been trading for years and years. It's so funny to like listen to everybody going through their, new experiences as a trader, because moving your stop to break even and actually hits your break even is frustrating. I've done it for years and it sucks still to this day. So it's just funny to hear people's kind of reactions to this stuff. But overall, I think everybody's learning a lot. Everybody's doing great. Everybody's, they're working together as teams. The different strategies are very interesting. Some people are, YOLOing it like Julie, even though I thought she'd be the most conservative compared to the rest of the groups, which are, reasonably conservative. I look at like the trade size. It's interesting. I think Julie, though, is not necessarily meaning to be more volatile. I think she's just like, she's learning like everyone else. So her trades have actually been pretty, I would actually say pretty good. Like her logic is pretty clean. I think like the risk management side as a team, we got to probably come together and think about like how we want to size stuff. So that's where I'm at.
Did you think that the $3,000 break even was the loss I was talking about?
There was another loss?
She lost 600 on a trade last night.
I haven't heard about the $600 loss. I've only heard that she had like a trade go back to break even and she was up $3,000, but I think she had another win this morning.
She did.
Okay, yeah.
She made a lot of it back.
Got it. Okay.
But she had a $600 loss and then like a $500 win.
I'm not going to lie. She's buying the S&P 500 after we just had a huge breakout to the downside this morning. So she's playing a risky game. I think personally, I stopped out of a NAS trade, and that just means for me, like, no more bullish trades because everything that I was setting up was just nullified by that. But again, she caught a winner. She got away with it. So, hopefully the markets start to rally and she does well. But for me, like I said, I'm letting her learn from a distance, a loose leash, if you will, on my team.
I'm proud of my team so far. They've done a good job. James has taken a lot of good trades, and Hallie has taken a really good one. She used the EDGEFINDER too. It's kind of surprising to see how, people who have never traded before do this well, and even like how they manage their trades. Like Emily was in the loser, and instead of getting out, she kind of managed it a little bit, looked at how much she was risking, adjusted her stop, and it ended up working out for her. She made some money. So I'm really, really happy to see these guys do a good job, and proud of my team. I'm nervous though because Julie has been, she's got that go big or go home mentality, so she's taking a lot of big risks, and it's just, big wins, big losses. So she could either destroy our team with her massive wins, or she'll, destroy her own team. So we'll see.
Did you hear about her biggest, most recent loss?
No, I did
She
not.
lost 600 last night.
Yes. Okay. See? Exactly. You live and die by the sword, so we'll see what happens.
Okay, so last time you saw me, I was up $2,900 on my 2 trades on the S&P and NAS. Well, I'm here to give you an update. So I ended up being up around 3,000 at some point on those trades, and then it kind of just fluctuated going up and down. But last night before I went to bed, I saw it was back up to like 3,000 in profit, and it looked like it was going to continue higher. So I ended up moving my stops to break even, thinking I'll wake up 6,000 in profit. It's going to be great. They both hit my stop loss. So not a huge loss there because it did hit my stop loss that was at break even. But that was disappointing because I should have just taken what I had and run with it. But after that, this morning, I thought I saw the level. It was back at that level of support. So I was like, maybe I'll try to enter another trade and see how it goes. So I took that this morning, and then on my drive home, I hit stop loss, and I was down $600. But then, then I took another trade on the S&P, and I ended up just like setting my take profit. So then when it hit a certain level, I just took profit at $500, and that hit. So I'm back up. Total $400 on the competition. So next week, I'm going to come in and I'm going to take another big trade.
When you last saw me, I had shorted Australian dollar. And as of right now, that's going pretty all right. Hopefully it stays that way because it's not going as well as it was this morning. This morning I was up close to $50. Now I'm only up about 35 or so. So I hope it sort of stops going the opposite way. And also we've got pound New Zealand. At the moment, that one's doing all right. These are 2 very slow-going trades, and I realized I'm up about $60 total so far. I realized that's not going to help the team too much if I keep at that pace. So I placed a little bit of a big boy trade this morning, and on a dollar yen, I placed a trade. I got a really big risk here. And at the moment, it's not really doing anything. I've been in the trade for a total of like 45 seconds. So at the moment, it's not doing anything. Yeah, I got a big old risk. My big fear is like every time I place a trade that a trader that actually knows what they're doing will look at that and be like, what is this fool thinking? But I hope these things go well. I hope this stuff pays off. So far, the other 2 are still in the green. This one's currently in the red, but only by like $1. So there's no telling what it'll do. But wish me luck.
If you guys are enjoying this trading competition, I want to let you in on a little fun secret experiment that we're doing pretty soon. Next up, we are doing a free to join trading competition for you guys, the audience, to take center stage. The winner of this competition will be getting cash prizes and access to all of our tools and software, as well as our Discord VIP group, 100% for free. So if you want to join the competition to win these cool prizes, there's going to be a link down below in the description. If you use that link and fill out the form, we'll send you information as to how you can join the competition and show off your trading skills and be featured in an upcoming video. It's going to be awesome, and I wish you guys luck. Again, link down below.
All right, so it's Monday, which means it's week 2 of our trading competition, and last week was a lot of fun. I think that everybody enjoyed taking trades and learning more about what it's like to be a trader. We had some really big highs, we had some lows.
I'm down $50 in 25 seconds.
But I think overall both teams are in profit, which is awesome, and everybody is having a lot of fun with it. So if you want to go back and watch last week's episode, if you haven't seen it already, I highly recommend doing that before watching this one, because we're going in order. So we're doing this for 3 weeks. So last week was week 1. You can find the picture of the thumbnail for it right here. And in fact, if you want to start all the way at the beginning and watch us pick our teams and our team names and all that stuff, you can find this video both live on the A1 Trading YouTube channel right now. But let's talk about this week. So it is officially week 2, and what you just saw right there at the beginning of the video is actually footage that we shot on Friday. So we have been filming and updating everything going on with the competition Monday through Thursday, and then the video went up on Friday, but I filmed a little bit more on Friday so that we could get an update of things that had happened on that day as well. So that was a recap of what happened on Friday, and everything moving forward is going to be from this week, Monday through Thursday. But yeah, that was a pretty crazy weekend that Julie had with the $3,000 profit, lost all of it at that break-even stop overnight, and then had a pretty rough trade on the S&P where she lost 600 but made 500 back. So she's still in the clear. She's still in like $400 profit. Her and myself, I think, have taken the most amount of trades so far. But yeah, we have a lot to get to this upcoming week in terms of the trading competition. I'm going to give you guys a quick look at what I've been up to today. I've taken a few trades this morning, and I am actually out of most of them. So I'm recording my screen right here and you'll be able to see. So this is from today. I did not start off good at all. I started off with a $23 loss, a $65 loss, and then a $86 loss. 3 straight losses in a row. They all hit my stop loss, and it just was not working out for me. I wanted to get into some trades to start off the week, was taking a look at the EDGEFINDER, and I just was not reading these charts correctly. But I ended up making some nice trades after that. So I actually had a $105 profit and then a $234 profit immediately after those losses. You can actually see here I shorted the Euro USD and it just started going up. So I decided, you know what? I tried shorting it and I got stopped out. It's going up right now. How about I buy it? And that's exactly what I did. And in fact, you can see that right here. So this is where I started to short, and then all of a sudden it just started going up. And I got trailed out right here, and then I also bought right here. And it just went up, 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 up. I trailed into profit of that $105, and then it started to come back down and hit my stop loss here, and I was out of the trade. And I said, you know what? Now it's going down. Let's just short it, I guess. So that is exactly what I did. I am now shorting the Euro USD, and it's just kind of been hovering around here for the last half hour or so, or whenever I entered this trade in. But I also caught a really nice trade on the USD CHF right here for $234, nearly $235. That was my second biggest trade so far of the competition. So as of right now, I think I am up $160 on the day, which is not too bad. With this trade currently not doing a whole lot, but we'll see what happens with this trade later on in the day.
Okay, so I took a trade on GBP AUD today. I entered right about here on the 1 hour chart. I saw a level of support, and I ended up getting out, but I was in a profit of, I guess, 190. Let me pull it up. Yeah, 190, so that's a win.
So I was in 3 trades going into the weekend, and this morning I got stopped out of 2 of the smaller ones, and my big one is still going. So I was in Australian dollar. I got stopped out for $64.10. My pound New Zealand trade got stopped out for $29.53, but currently I'm in dollar yen, and as you can see, well, this is where I moved it, but my stop loss was like right here. And it got really close, but then it decided to keep going up, and currently I'm in the running for a possible $443 takeout, plus the 2 trades that have already closed. So A1, day 1, we're coming back.
Okay, so I'm gonna make this quick, because this is honestly not really a video that I want to be filming right now. And I'm talking kind of quietly because I don't really want all the people out there to know what has happened, what I have done, because I have messed up big time here with this. Yeah, so I'm going to go through this quickly because I don't want to spend too much time on it. But basically, I had done fairly well in this trading competition so far. At my peak, which was yesterday, I had a little over $700 in my trading count through 5-ish days of trading, which, you know, was pretty good, or so I thought. And I decided to try something. Well, first, before we get to any of that, let me just show you what the trading account looks like right now. So brace yourself. This is what I have done within the last 24 hours. So starting off with these 3 losses right here. This is how I started the day yesterday. But it wasn't all that bad, because then I had some pretty decent wins, and now I'm in the green to overall on the day. I was in profit overall until we get to this. And this $242 loss and this $121 loss right here were my very stupid attempt at scalping the markets. I thought to myself, wouldn't it be nice if we just entered in a big position on the 1 minute chart, because it's just going up, up, up. Oh, but then sometimes it goes down, and if you just catch that move right there, it's like boom, instant $500 profit. And I was like, I have a little bit that I can play around with. I'm just gonna try it out. So I sat there and I watched that 1 minute chart, and I tried to find a pattern to it, and I'm moving my stops and moving my take profits before entering. I'm doing all this before entering the trade. I'm being very meticulous about it, trying to find the pattern. When am I going to know if it's breaking up or breaking down? And the reality of that is it's impossible to tell, because I waited and I waited, and I was trying to be as patient as I could with it. And I thought, all right, now's my chance. And I entered the trade, and $242 lost in 3 seconds, if that. So then I was kind of upset about that, and I thought to myself, well, I need to make my money back. Obviously, I have to try it again. And I knew it was a bad idea. I was not as willing to do it the second time, which is why I actually lost less money. I think I had a smaller position size this time, because I knew that this is basically just like a 50-50 flip of a coin chance. Am I actually going to make my money back? And I didn't. And it probably got what I deserved on that one, because scalping like that is just stupid. And it's I gave it a shot, and I'm not doing it again, because that was really dumb. But arguably even more dumb is what I did this morning, because I have gotten completely away from the actual analysis of trading, which is what this competition is about. We're supposed to be trying our hand at real trades. And I guess after yesterday's big losses, I thought to myself, I want to make my money back. I want to make some bigger trades. You know, I want to be, you know, back up in the 700s and beyond, and be making money. So I entered some trades, but I just didn't do analysis on it. I just looked, and if I thought, yep, that looks like it's hit support, or it looks like it's hit resistance, and, you know, I think it's going up, I took the trade, and all of them did not work out in my favor. And in fact, I did something even dumber. I took all of the indices, the US indices, because at the time, all 3 of them looked like they had a little bit of bullish momentum. So I looked at the S&P 500, I looked at the NASDAQ, and I looked at the US 30. And at the time of my entries, they looked like they had some bullish momentum. So I thought to myself, US indices, maybe today's the day that the US indices just perform well. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It doesn't have to be anything market breaking. But maybe today is a good day for the US indices. I'm going to get in early, and I'm going to catch this breakout before anybody else does. That was my thought. And I was so wrong. So you can see here, S&P 500 trade, NASDAQ trade. NASDAQ trade again. US 30 trade. NASDAQ trade again. Gold trade. It's so bad, man. It's so bad. Within the last 24 hours, I have lost $1,200. I am a poster child for the dangers of trading incorrectly and trading very stupidly. So, that's my trade update for you. I wanted to keep it slightly short. I don't think this was that short, but yeah. What I'm about to do is I need to get back into the roots of real trading. So I'm going to take some time and I'm going to do analysis. I'm going to mark up charts. I'm going to be using the EDGEFINDER. I'm going to be doing a lot more detailed chart analysis and research. And I'm going to find the perfect trade, what I think is the perfect trade after actually going through the proper steps to take a trade, and see how it works out.
So right now I'm sitting here enjoying my Chick-fil-A lunch, and my big trade this morning closed out at a profit of $456. I can't complain at all. In total, all three trades equaled out to be $550.35. A1 trading, baby. A1 day one. Here we go.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about mermaids. Okay. Hey guys, just an update on my trades. So I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. So I went long on Euro GBP. I wasn't sure if I wanted to hold it over the weekend, but I ended up doing so, and I lost $446, so that wasn't fun. But the next day, I was able to get back that loss. So I entered Euro USD, I shorted it, and I made $429. Plus, I entered GBP CAD and got $3. It's small, but I'm trying to get back to break even. To be honest, I'm still negative, but today I took one trade on GBP AUD and I made $19. So not bad. Small wins, but I'm proud of myself. So I'm also learning a lot. I feel like since I did my first trade, I've learned like so many different things. I think I went into it completely blind. So now I have a lot more under my belt in terms of like analysis and things like that. So I'm hoping going into this next week or finishing up this week, I'll take some big wins. So just watch.
Okay, so today I took 3 trades. I took a trade on gold, a trade on the S&P, and a trade on Euro USD. So I had a sell limit on Euro USD that hit sometime overnight, maybe early this morning. And when I woke up, I saw it was already like in the negative, so I was a little nervous, but I thought it was gonna start going down soon, like it looked like from the chart. And when I got to work about like an hour later, I went on my trading view and I saw that that trade was no longer open. And I freaked out a little bit because I was like, oh my gosh, should I get stopped out? And I ended up taking profit for $1,300 on that trade. So that was incredible. And I'm going to send James a screenshot of where the take profit hit because I got so lucky where it hit. It barely touched it and then went back up. So it was a great trade. And then I took a trade on XAU USD gold. It was a sell position and I got a little nervous with it. So I ended up getting out of it at a positive 150. So that was a win. And then lastly, I took a trade on the S&P. I thought I saw a level of support. I was wrong. And I was down 450 on that one. So overall, still positive.
Okay, so let's talk trades. Last time you saw me, I think it was the last time you saw me, I had dug myself into a pretty deep hole and have not dug myself out of it yet, but I'm making progress. I've been a lot smarter with my trades, taking more time and really looking at the technical structures of the charts, looking for support and resistance, waiting on it until I think that it's retesting and going one way or another. And so I've been doing a lot better in that regard, and it's really shown. In fact, today, because we didn't have a stream this morning, I was much more active than I normally am, which is crazy to say because I've definitely taken more trades than anybody else, probably twice as many more than anybody else. But anyway, so I'm recording my screen and I'm going to show you all of the trades that I've taken today. 2 of them I did not technically enter today, but they were closed today, so we're going to talk about those as well. The biggest trade of the day by far, maybe even my biggest trade so far of the competition, I totally forgot I even set a limit order for. I think it's the limit order is the one where if price hits a certain point, you can choose to buy or sell and have all that kind of pre-set up in your trading account, and it'll just do it for you automatically. So I got into work, and I was up a crazy amount. This trade ended up closing for $587. I was still in it actually when I got to work, so I adjusted my stop losses and everything and ended up stopping out for $587. But that was a very nice surprise because I had completely forgotten that I did that. So good job me. But before that, I did get stopped out for a little loss in the S&P and a little loss on USD JPY. But then we went on a nice little stretch here. Okay, we had 4 positive trades here. I'm being very, very tight with my stop losses. I am not letting these trades have really any room to run. I am risk managing like crazy because I do not want to lose, more money. I can't lose more money. But had a few losses here. Now this one looks concerning. $800 loss on NASDAQ. This one I entered on Monday or Tuesday. I don't quite remember. It wasn't today. But my thought with this one was I looked at all 3 indices, the S&P, the US 30, and the NASDAQ, and I thought to myself, I'm going to put in a long-term investment type trade where I'm going to set a stop super low, and I'm going to enter on whichever one looks most bullish because as we know, obviously, stocks only go up. And so I'm thinking even if this thing trails down for a little bit, which it won't, it'll go up eventually because stocks only go up. And, with my stop really low, at some point, whether it's this week or next week, that thing will fly high and it'll be awesome. It wasn't. $800 loss there. But through all of that, here we have a few more small losses here. And in fact, I'm actually in NASDAQ right now, probably about to trail out for break even. Well, not technically, 40-cent win. Oh, there it was. I just got stopped out on camera. Hey, where's my 40 cents? I need that 40 cents. I don't even remember what I was talking about. NASDAQ go up higher, didn't work. Oh yeah, $800 loss. But through all of that, through my trading just today, I actually pulled it up on my phone here. I did the math, I think. I'm not good at math. Even with the $800 loss, I should be up just about $35 on the day. So, hey, when you have an $800 loss and you're still profitable on the day, I'm going to consider that a win. Now, it is Wednesday, August 16th, so we have FOMC meeting minutes happening in an hour, 1 hour from now.
Yeah, so I'm just going to restart.
Sorry, let me laugh real quick.
Yeah, so Trader Drew's back. It's JRUE. And I've taken my second trade of the competition. You can see here on the Aussie dollar, I was analyzing some different things here, looking at it a couple different ways. I got on the 4 hour, you can look at the 2 hour, look at the 3 hour. You can look at it in a lot of different ways, but on the 1 hour, I feel like I identified a good resistance line here, a little bit of support. Now, Time will tell if this works out, but I went long on it, took a little buy, and I feel good about it. It's down 60 cents at the moment, but no need to panic. And I think that we're shooting for the moon here. I'm in for the long haul. Probably hold it until tomorrow, maybe the next day, just see where it goes. So that's the lowdown.
So right now I'm on the EDGEFINDER. I can't say for sure what I'll do once I look at it. I've only been looking at it for a second, but I'm trying to find a new trade. I just got out of a really big one that was pretty impactful for the team, but I can't just stop there. You know, I gotta keep going. So it's time for the next chapter of the Chandler Marathon trade, hopefully.
I'm currently in a gold short trade. I've just been talking about it nonstop on the stream. It's probably getting obnoxious at this point, but gold has been just melting, for lack of a better term, pun intended. But I ended up shorting gold when it came back up to resistance, and now it's consistently below the 1900 mark, which psychologically 1900 is a big level, and so us being below 1900 after bouncing off of it several times is a pretty big deal. So we'll see if sellers can stay strong here, but I'm looking to just kind of manage my trade from here and lock in some profit if I can.
So after my big dollar-yen win, I decided it's time to get back in more trades. My last trade ended with a pretty good number, so I was hoping to recapture that magic. This time I am long British pound to the Australian dollar. I've put a pretty hefty risk on this, and I hope it pays off in the end. When it comes to my method of looking for where to enter, I always consult the EDGEFINDER to see like where to begin, and then I look at the charts, and I have some notes that I took off of some of the videos that Nick made in the past. And then I always second guess myself. So every time I take a trade, I always lose about 10 cents before I take it for real, because I always place it and then I'm like, I don't like that. And then I back out and then I lose a dime. So that's, you know, I pay a dime to the trading gods. So then hopefully my real trade goes good. Right now I'm down 20 bucks. So it's not going great yet, but I've been in it for about 5 minutes. So hopefully that story changes.
So as you saw in that first clip, I've been pretty active in the markets. What's new? But it was a pretty good morning. Yeah, I won't lie. It was a pretty good morning. I was pretty active, but I've been super tight with my stops, so I'm not risking a crazy amount. So even if stops get hit, you know, again, not losing a lot overall, but you know, I had some winners today, and this morning overall I was positive. I had made a little bit of money back, but something I have learned through this trading competition is I just do not understand how to place a limit order clearly, because I keep trying to, and it feels like every time I do it I somehow fail. So for example, I can show you, I'm recording my screen here. If I go to my account history and we look at filled here, I attempted to place a limit order here on Aussie CAD, right? I was not even in the trade for 1 full second. You can see it was entered at 13:30 and 25 seconds, so 1:30 and 25 seconds, and it was closed at 1:30 and 25 seconds for a, let's just look, account history for a $258 loss. I just gave away $250 for nothing. If I go back here, here I can show you this trade that I'm in currently, where I'm losing $300 something. It was a lot worse than that a second ago, believe me. Here, so my price that I tried to go in at, I believe, is right here at 15348. 2.15348 is what I entered to be the buy here price. My thought is, okay, so I'll go through this with you. 15348, that's the number. So here we're looking at the pound New Zealand, pound Kiwi pair here. Really nice upward trend. Has been moving higher and higher for a long time now. And so I thought if we break clean through these highs here, it's probably going to keep running. I don't know. 15348, that's what I said, right? What did I say? Yeah, 15348. 15348. 15348. 3, 4. Okay, there's 15349. You get the idea. Clean through the highs here. 15348. Clean through the highs. And it just did it immediately. Why am I in this trade? I don't understand. I don't understand why I'm in the trade. Because I tried to do 15348 and it didn't. So I don't know how you people do this, man. Trading is... And I'm not even risking any real money. And I feel like I'm losing my mind. So who knows? Hopefully it'll break clean through the highs and one day get to 15348. Wouldn't that be something if we just watched it jump together? We shared that moment together. It's not going to happen. This is so ridiculous that I decided to film this here. All right, so here I am in my apartment. I'm sure this is the last thing that you were expecting to see, but I'm gonna put him down. So yeah, I'm in my apartment. I was finishing up the video and I realized that I forgot to include a video where I have the scores updated. So I'm gonna put those right here and right here with the updated team totals. I haven't even tallied them up yet, actually. I was literally finishing the video and then I realized that I hadn't done that yet. So I have to tally those up. I do have those written down. But yeah, I don't know who's winning. I think I know who's winning. And I think it's not my team. I think it's Team A1 Day 1. So yeah, we've been really enjoying the trading competition in the office. It's been a lot of fun. This is the end of week 2. So next week is going to be the last week of the trading competition. We'll have to see if we can make up some ground. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the series. We're having a lot of fun with it. And up next, the audience is going to be competing in the trading competition. If you saw that part in the video where Nick announced that our next trading competition is going to feature you all, you can find that in the link down in the description below with more information about that. But yeah, we'll see you guys at the end of week 3 with the official winner of the trading competition. Don't forget to check out the links in the description if you want our broker recommendation, access to our free Discord, free EDGEFINDER, or want to chat with us on Telegram. Remember, you can watch us live in the markets every morning starting at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and we have lots more free trading tools and content available on our website, a1trading.com. Thanks for watching.